Watch carefully. David Davis has managed to make the Prime Minister do something he hasn't done in public for a while: smile. That was his response to questions about whether Labour would put up a candidate in the by-election against Mr Davis.
Well, there'll be an occasion to make a formal announcement on this, but I think everybody now recognises that this is a stunt that has become a farce and has simply revealed the deep divisions within the Conservative Party. And we don't know whether Mr Davis is going to be a Conservative or an independent Conservative Party candidate. What we know is that at the first test of what their policy is on the big central issue of national security, the Conservative Party are totally divided.
His resignation has taken the focus off Mr Brown and onto the Conservative Party. The Tory leader David Cameron, speaking to accountants this morning, tried to joke about his former colleague's decision to quit, though few in his party are amused about David Davis's actions.
As I say, it's a subject I feel very passionately about. But don't worry, I'm not about to fight a by-election over it. I just want to make that clear before we start.
But the by-election in this Yorkshire town is unlikely to be a contest between the three main parties. With the Lib Dems not putting up a candidate, the Prime Minister's view that this is a stunt is the clearest indication yet that Labour will sit this one out as well. A candidate backed by The Sun could be Mr Davis's main opponent. In an editorial today, the paper said his resignation was self-styled martyrdom, questioned whether he was stark raving mad, and described it as a shabby act of treachery. So backed by Rupert Murdoch, a former editor of The Sun might stand.
Well, obviously I'd be in favour of 42 days. I might actually be in favour of 420 days. I don't have this great sense that we're doing people wrong, to be honest. I think they're mainly people who support that are the kinds of people who call in on late-night phone-ins on radio stations.
Even Mr Davis's friends are struggling to work out why he resigned.
I can't understand it. I think that David Davis, who is very brave, very bold, very courageous, has allowed his ego to get the better of him.
David Davis denies this, insisting it's not about his career, but the fight for civil liberties.